the most significant thing that we want to say to you is that as humans, it is so normal to evaluate your progress through the physics of your physical world as you know them to be, through what you know as gravity and inertia and speed and momentum and those sorts of things. When you meditate on a regular basis and allow your vibration to rise, in other words, meditation means focusing in a way that your normal thoughts stop, which means all resistance stops, which means you allow your vibration to rise, which means you sync up with that pure positive energy, non-resistant vibration. There's such power in that. So when you allow yourself to connect with that source energy, now while you're moving around with the people in your world who are competing with their trying to edge each other out, and we don't want to be disrespectful, but the mundaneness of approaching life in a physical way, and you allow the non-physical energies to orchestrate for you on your behalf, that's when you begin to discover the true speed, the true clarity, the true cooperative components of this universe. Esther remembers when she was a kid living at home in her little town, and her school were only a few blocks away, and she walked everywhere, sometimes on a bicycle, but usually walking. And she can remember that feeling of just not being able to walk fast enough, and she couldn't really run in her snow boots with her books and such, so she was just plodding and just wishing that there was some way that she could just move faster. And we get that in your physical world you want to move faster, but that's because very rarely do you connect with this energy that creates worlds and allow it to work on your behalf. And when you start doing that so that you're there for the rendezvous with the moment rather than slogging along trying to make everything go. This is a scanty analogy, but it's like when you get into your vehicle, you don't get under the hood and work with the pistons. There probably aren't even any pistons there anymore, or the belts and pulleys. You sit in the car and you let the car do the performance, and you just direct it where you want to go. And that's what we want you to do with this energy. We want you to let life point out to you what you want, and then we want you to trust that source energy has rounded up all the cooperative components. And then we want all of your work to be about chilling, about finding the clarity, about finding the sincere emotions that feel like security and well-being and liveliness and eagerness and love and appreciation. Because when you hone in on those so that that's the active vibration around which you are focused, now there's no resistance within you, and now all that the source within you is lined up for you. You'll be right there at the right time. Your timing will improve, the clarity that will flow through your mind, the impulse to be there. The other day, Esther was ripping up the hill. She was late. She was going to visit some friends in Del Mar. She was moving fast because she was 5 minutes late, or going to be. She was moving really, really fast as she tore off this main road and up onto the hill road that was going to wind up. And we said to her, take it easy. She hears us because she's tuned to us, and she slowed right down. And in that moment, 5 SUVs, big black ones, just like the one she drives. She drives herself around, only she's the chauffeur. Came moving very fast down the hill. There was something going on up there, maybe a drug raid. She didn't know. They all looked so official. They were moving so fast down that hillside. And she just cooled her jets, pulled over as they all went by. And she knew that we had seen them coming. She's close enough to us to feel the impulse. And so she was out ahead of it in that way. You see what we're getting at? So you don't know what that impulse was. You don't know why you felt it so strong. Just trust it and follow it.